Yo, this is SoJohn86 bringing you another video, and today we're going to be talking about showcase mode. I've decided to kind of do the review of this game differently. I'm not going to review the whole game, but I have to talk about showcase mode. I'm not even done with showcase mode. This is the latest arena that I just unlocked, and it was this match right here that kind of pushed me to talk about the issues with showcase mode. I've talked about it in the past in previous videos. I've always been a fan of showcase. Ever since THQ added in the Attitude Era mode in WWE 13, and then THQ did it again with 2K14 with the 30 years of WrestleMania. Both of those showcase modes were like chef's kiss, man. It for me, it was damn near perfection. 2K15, as much as that game wasn't the greatest, right? It had a lot of issues. The ones for PS4 and Xbox 360 or Xbox One. Um, Even though it was what it was, I still think 2K15. One of the best things about the game, period, was the showcase mode. The Shawn Michaels and Triple H showcase was fun. The CM Punk John Cena showcase was fun. And then 2K16, they absolutely killed it. The Stone Cold showcase was phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal, right? And Daniel Bryan, the 2K19, that was okay. It was good. It wasn't as good as the Stone Cold one. I think the Stone Cold one was the last like great showcase. And then you have the Rey Mysterio one, which was meh. That's when they started the slingshot tech. And then the John Cena one, same thing. It was a little different because you played as the opponents of John Cena. It was all the matches that he lost. So that was different. And then like for this year, I was excited for showcase mode because of the legends and the legendary arenas, which I absolutely love. I think they did a really good job on all the arenas so far. Some little details here and there are a little different, but outside of all that other stuff though, I still think that it overall the arenas and definitely the legends just look great. George the Animal Steel looks phenomenal. Best model that I've ever seen of him. Just looks great. And I love my old school wrestling. You guys know I love it. I was one of the people that was complaining that there was only 21 matches. Let me tell you, after after doing as much as I did so far of showcase mode, I don't know if I could have done this 40 times, or even more than that, right? If they were to do what 30 years of WrestleMania did, where it was 47 matches for 29 WrestleManias, that was fun to do. It's not like there's no fun at all to be had in the showcase mode. I think there is fun to be had this year in showcase mode. However, a lot of it feels too much like a grind. A lot of it feels very tedious, like it has been the past 2 years, right? It's felt like that since 2K22. It's just kind of felt a bit of a grind. Honestly, and I really do mean this, if there was a way where I could get all the arenas and not have to play showcase mode, I would do it. And I thought that I would never say that because I've always been a fan of the showcase mode. It's a single player mode. I always used to like the objectives, the idea of the objectives. I feel like they used to make more sense. A lot of the objectives now just feel kind of pointless, especially that there's so many of, okay, take them outside and beat him up, or continue to damage him in the ring, throw him into the southwest corner and press square to throw a strike. There's all these different things, right? And it just over time it gets really, really tedious. I don't know if you guys remember, but like before in showcase mode there wasn't that many objectives. as there are in this year's. There used to be, especially during the THQ days, I think there used to be at least like 4 or 5 main objectives, and then some were hidden, and then that was it. But you got to play the match out with a little more freedom. And that's what I want to talk about. One of the things that I think that can improve 2K showcase mode, I think they need to take a page out of NBA 2K's Jordan mode and the Kobe Bryant mode, right? So 2K23, which was the last 2K that I bought, it celebrated Michael Jordan, and it did the Jordan challenge again like it did in 2011, but they added like new game. Like I think it was like 1 or 2 new games were added. But what they do for the Kobe Bryant mode and the Michael Jordan mode in NBA 2K, you actually get to play the game with freedom. It's not a situation where you make a couple baskets and then there's a cutscene and then you have to sit and actually watch the real NBA game for like 5 minutes and then it goes back to the game. No, there's objectives. You have to in each of the games, for both the Kobe Bryant mode and the Michael Jordan challenge, they had it to where you have to get like if Jordan scored 30 points and 9 rebounds, like 10 assists or whatever, you have to then replicate that. But you get to play the game no matter how you play the game. You don't have to score the baskets the way Jordan scored the baskets. You just get those points. Now, there's certain objectives like the shrug when the Bulls played the Portland Trailblazers and Michael Jordan hit 4 threes and then he shrugs. It'll tell you hit 4 threes before the second half because he hit 4 threes in the first half, and it was something that Jordan had never done before. People were talking about his shooting. He took it as a challenge, and so you have to recreate that. But overall, you play the game as normal. I feel like showcase mode would be better if they gave you a list of objectives, even if you have to press start to kind of see where you're at with the objectives. Give you a list of objectives, but you can play the game how you see fit. You can pull these objectives off at any point in time in the match. I feel like that would be way more effective. I think it would be way more fun for the player, to allow that to be the case. That's just me personally. I think that's how it should go. So I think they definitely need to take a page out of that. The slingshot tech. Listen, man, I think I'm right about this, and I think a lot of you who have been playing it will agree with me. The slingshot tech the scenes are too long. Back when they were still using the video game graphics to recreate these moments, they didn't seem like they lasted forever. I never remember sitting there and sitting there and sitting there. When I was playing this Stone Cold and Rock match, oh my gosh, guys. The cutscenes in this match specifically were really long. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy how long the cutscenes to this match were. I felt like I barely played this match, but at the same time, all of the objectives that I had to do, it felt like it was way too much. Felt like it was just way too much. But the fact that they let those cutscenes play out so long is kind of crazy to me. It's too much, man. Like I said, it's just way way too much. And that's honestly what made me do this video. I wasn't going to do this video. I wasn't going to do this like this now. I was going to wait until I was done. But wow. Another thing too is some matches are way more difficult than others for some reason. But it's weird. So like, okay, for example, the Rowdy Piper and Bret Hart match is crazy because if Piper gets you in a sleeper hold, it's almost hard to get out of it. It only took me 2 tries, but the first try, and I've heard people already address this, they need to nerf the submissions in showcase mode because it is extremely difficult to get out of these submission holds. Like, it is insane. But luckily, the second try, I got into a position where I reversed his move, and I didn't have to get into that. And then when you look at the WrestleMania 6 Hogan versus Ultimate Warrior match, as Ultimate Warrior, I destroyed Hogan. It was so easy. But then when I fought Macho Man, that was a harder one because once they say finish the match, Macho Man kept kicking out at 2. I gave him so many leg drops and he kept kicking out at 2. I have a video that I'm going to upload where you'll see I edit it, because if I didn't edit the video and I just kind of had it play straight through, it would be a very long video. It was very difficult to like keep him down. I feel like that's a thing that they have to fix as well. Same thing with Andre the Giant. Once you get to finish Andre the Giant, I had to give him so many different leg drops, and I had to hope that I didn't get put in one of his finishers to lose, because the match was going on for so long. Both of our energy, our health bar was red. We were red pretty much all over, like in critical status. So thankfully, I got to beat Andre on the first try, but that was like a tough thing to do too. Another problem with the showcase mode is the cutscenes take away some of the big moments that you don't actually get to play, as opposed to when you had objectives in what was it in the WWE 13 and 2K14 and so on. They actually let you trigger and play the big moments in the match, like slamming Andre the Giant. Of course, when you do Hogan's finisher, you do get to slam him because he does the body slam before he does the leg drop. However, it would have been nice to be able to do it ourselves, because if you remember in WWE 2K14, the King Kong Bundy Hulk Hogan match in the steel cage, you slam King Kong Bundy. When you get that objective, you press X and then you press X again. It was a double tap situation to do the body slam with Hogan. And bam, you got your objective. They kind of had a missed opportunity not letting the fans play out the big moments in the matches. That kind of sucks. You know what I'm saying? So, I will say, for right now, I think that's the one mode that I'm disappointed with. Overall, I'm still enjoying 2K. Do not get me wrong. I'm still enjoying the game. I already knew what universe mode was going to be, right? So that really doesn't have any kind of like disappointment factor. I already knew, but I'm enjoying the game. I'm playing the game. I'm playing a lot of matches and editing matches, and it's fun as hell. But right now, I would say that the weakest link might be the showcase mode this year. I appreciate them for adding in all of these legends. I appreciate the arenas that we got. I'm going to power through it. I'm not going to upload all of them like I thought I would, because honestly, it's just getting very like, ugh. It's to the point where I have way more fun playing other things in the game, like matches and special matches, other than showcase mode. Showcase mode is the last thing that I want to do in this game. But anyways, man, I've talked long enough. We're at this ending screen for Exit or Rematch. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Let me know what you feel in the comments. If you're playing the game and you're playing Showcase, let me know. I know a lot of you have already let me know how you feel about Showcase. And let me tell you, you were right. Because, man, I was trying to hold on to hope, because I've always liked Showcase mode. And I thought with them celebrating 40 years of WrestleMania that it would be better than what it is. But it's just like the Cena and the Rey Mysterio one. The only difference is you get really cool characters and really cool arenas, and you have to complete it to get the arenas. So you have to play through it. That's the thing. Like, you have to play through it. And I mean, kind of just like what you had to play through pretty much all of them the last couple years. If you wanted the classic Hogan, you had to play through the John Cena one. And then I think, what was it? Bruno Sammartino, maybe? And then you had to play through to 22s to get Shawn Michaels, which I thought was bogus, because Shawn Michaels has always been in the game by default. It sucked when they locked him behind the Rey Mysterio showcase. But anyways, I'm done talking. I'm done rambling. I just wanted to get my thoughts out. Let me know what you guys feel in the comment section. If you're new to the channel and you want more, like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, man, this is boy Soul Drum 86. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.